obvious that all of this stuff from this crowd, they're all out of the Royal Society. They're all working with that establishment, which gave us this horrendous ideology of Darwinism to begin with, as a propaganda tool of the British Empire. And their whole ethos is a satanic, Anglo-destructive philosophy. And they promote it to the whole world. And it's completely destructive. And the real power behind this ideology is people like the royals. Now, why do I say that? Because the Darwinian ethos is wrapped up with social Darwinism, and it's wrapped up with Malthusianism, and these totally go together. They arise out of the exact same establishment. Anglican minister Thomas Malthus, together with the other evolutionary proponents who wanted to depopulate the world massively, the same ideology of that British elite, which he represents. He is a goon, a mouth of those people. Do you not see this? Do people not? Is this not obvious? Why is he propped up? He's not even that smart. He can't make basic arguments. He's propped up because he promotes a cultural warfare ideology, a toxic ideology. Now, it's a conspiracy theory. It's not a conspiracy theory. So I did my grad work on this. I know this subject. I know what the philosophy of the British Empire and its elite are. And he's a mouthpiece he's the mouth of Sauron. And it's just so hilarious to me. It's sad actually. People think that that's what science is. It's a totally wicked, destructive, elite ideology by a bunch of inbred, demonic people. I mean, Prince Andrew, Epstein, that's the real power behind who gives you the ideology that he spouts. And if you don't think the world operates on the basis of elite power, you are severely naive and severely slow boy, and just move on. Go somewhere else, man, because you're not going to get it. If you don't get it by this point, now that Klaus is out there as an arm of these same people, literally to your face telling you this, there's no hope for you. Move on. Just go live your life, because you're not going to get anywhere. You're done. You're not going to wake up. There's no hope for you. If you can't get this, when it's in your face, there's books about the Royal Society, how they promoted to the whole world this totally demonic ideology. You see the devastation all around you of this ideology. It's completely destructive and anti-human. Antinatalism. They admit their philosophy, their worldview is anti-human, antinatalism. They want everyone dead. What did the Duke of Kent say? Well, I hope to come back as a virus to kill most of the world. Well, can't you know what I mean? And the interviewer's like, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? Well, can't you guess what I mean? I mean to kill everyone. These people are possessed. They're evil.
And all power to them. They complain that I am not helping matters, that I'm in a sense rocking the boat by saying quite openly that...
the other thing too is I think a lot of people... So if you're raised in evangelicalism, if you're raised in some stupid fundamentalist thing, if you're raised in the papacy and its clown show with Frank, I could see why people would say, oh, religion's dumb, right? Maybe this guy has the answers. And that's, I think, what happens with most people is that they see the stupidity of clown church, and then they look circus church, and then they hear maybe something like this, and, oh, okay, maybe he's got some points. But they don't realize that the same entity that created and destroyed clown church is the same entity and power structure behind him. They work for the same people, quite literally. So what a lot of people can't grasp is that evangelical business church and Richard Dawkins are both dum-dums. Did you ever think of that? Like, see, most people, especially normies, they're caught in this low-level dialectic as if it's a choice between business church, evangelical, Joel Osteen and Papa Frank, or Richard Dawkins, right? That's your options. Choose wisely. What if they're both dum-dums? Did that ever occur to anybody? Maybe both of these people are idiot goobers. And then, I don't know, you could come up with a third option. Dude, like, I don't like Dawkins or Francis. I'm a Gnostic. What if there's three dumb options? Did it ever occur to you that there's three dumb options? A trialectic of idiocy. Everybody is so simplistic in their either or thinking, right? And that's why it's a fallacy. In fact, the either or fallacy is one of the most common fallacies, isn't it? It's either this one or that one. No, not necessarily. Maybe both of those are dumb. It's not always either or. Maybe all three options. Maybe there's three options that are all dumb. There could be four dumb options. Soy face, what?